You silly doggy.
Okay, so what do we need? Oh, treasure.
Quick! God! Stench of fire. No. I don't want to be reminded of that day. Go!
Oh my god, why are you sitting the wrong side?
Quick!
Túrót poszágot a rohadék!
Mercy!
És ennyi volt!
Come on. another broken fence.
This is where Svatova took the handcart onto the meadow. The inheritance can't be far.
Oh, there it is. Guess we have to wait.
God! Go! Whoa! I was in Messeles and followed your instructions.
And? Did you find it?
The chest was buried by the forest, exactly where you said. Next to the handcart.
My God! Vendola!
Finally! Some good news.
Don't keep us waiting, Henry. Let's see what you have for us.
Here's everything I found.
Fabric, Groshen, and our ancestor? Nothing's missing!
This fabric's as good as new. Think of all the money this will make.
Finally, fortune smiled upon us.
It surely has. I told you that once our ancestor comes back to us, everything will be like it once was. Thank you, Henry. Here's something for your efforts. If you ever feel like learning something new, Mikush here would be glad to teach you.
So he teach me to play dice, eh?
You can't learn dice.
That's not what I meant. He's a tailor by trade, so he can show you how to mend your clothes.
I reckon I could. Stop by, Henry. I'll find time.
God bless.
Greetings to
So
you.
I can buy something from him.
I'd like to learn.
What is this about?
Really? Friends.
God be with you, neighbor.
Good day.
Oh, I'm a neighbor. Okay, so we need to go back. Go with root arts. Can go back to Trotsky as well, finish the quest. So we are here. So we need to
A horse like
Ka!
there.
Quick!
And the Gutenberg is always big.
Ka! Gobi. Shalom. We'll see about that. I'm very careful who I buy from and what I buy.
If you are curious what old Jacob has to offer, I could rustle up a few things you cannot find elsewhere.
Fair enough. If bandits find you, you'll be like a juicy bone to a starving hound, won't you?
Well, first of all, this is not my family. And second, I know the lay of the land. I can make a deal with anybody. Everyone wants to earn coin.
Are you saying you're a moneylender?
I would not put it that way. I just assist in my meager way wherever the need arises.
Moneylending is wicked. But perhaps such morals don't pertain to you if you're Jewish, do they?
That depends on your point of view. If you act with kindness toward your fellow man, that can hardly be a sin. But you're right about one thing. Christian or Jew, the burden of our sins rests solely upon ourselves. But I do suspect our God has a greater understanding.
May I ask, would you lend me some money too?
Do you need help? Are you in difficulties, my friend?
Oh, I'm just curious how it works.
Am I to understand this will be your first loan?
Well, I suppose so. But I'm only asking.
And so am I. There is nothing wrong with that. Questions cost nothing. So what would you like to know?
How much can you lend me then?
Oy vey. I'm sorry to say it is not that simple.
Why? Don't you trust me to pay you back?
That is not the point. But since you ask, you do not look like someone with much to offer as collateral. And I doubt that you have a
Really?
reliable guarantor to vouch for you, eh?
You know, I figured it wouldn't be that straightforward.
Urur, money is a solemn matter, but not all is yet lost, mein Freund. After all, as the saying goes, there are only two kinds of people. Those who have borrowed and those who have yet to borrow.
How does this borrowing actually work?
Far from it.
Meaning what?
Risk and profit. These are the two sides of the little risk, a little profit.
I suppose so.
People would rather borrow my coin than risk their own. But I cannot help if the risk is too great.
And what can you do about it? I mean, how can you...
That is the secret to success. That is to say, you need several irons in the fire,
Well, that's easier for me to understand.
and there you have it.
Well, I'm not in such dire need of anyone's money. But I'd be glad of something to buy.
As you wish, mein Freund.
I'd like to discuss.
Ipes, I agree. I'm glad.
Word about the.
Well. Hey. Masa umatan tov. Psychosaur.
Ka! Ka! Go!
I'll kill you.
Well, they're quite weak.
Quick!
But is this moment's horse quite overpowered? If you fight against melee guys, not like archers and stuff. You can do bow stuff. Use your
Ka! Quick! Ka! Nice and slow. Whoa!
There goes another bloody day.
Someone's been pampering this horse. Schönen Tag.
I'm here about the stolen...
Und das sind gut...
Aye. Here you go. I hope I didn't forget anything.
Gut gemacht. I am glad you can be relied on, mein Freund. The other masters will be pleased.
Glad I could help.
Vielen Dank.
Albeck, come out! I'm not waiting here.
Good day.
Komm, was wünschst du?
What do you...
Word about the...
Why? You found what you were looking for, sir.
Ow! What mind break? No, come. Of course not.
My. What?
Fine wares here. Quality merchandise.
Hey! You nearly ran into me!
I was just trying to reason with them. That stunt with the crossbow was incredibly foolish.
Was I supposed to just watch that toady of Sigismund's humiliate you?
My dear, that toady is going to take everything we have now, and nobody will stop him. You saw yourself. Ulrich Vavak is a dangerous man, utterly ruthless.
Father?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Now and forever. What are you doing here, young man? I don't think we were expecting any visitors. Wait. You were here before, when we were being attacked.
Aye, I was here. Those men attacked me as well.
And then you fled like a bat out of hell.
I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't want to get involved.
Why care about other people's troubles, eh?
Some good men are dead. And one whoreson celebrating.
We'll get back at him, Pa.
Let's drop the subject. Who are you, and what do you want, lad?
I'm Henry of Scallis, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
A squire who runs away from a fight. That's quite a retinue the Lord of Perkstein has. But no hard feelings, lad. I am Kunzlin Rutard, and this is my daughter Rosa. What does Lord Capon ask of me?
Nothing, sir. I came to you myself to ask for help. Lord Capon is being held captive, and I have to free him.
And how am I supposed to help?
He's being held at Malashov, and you know the castle well, sir.
I should think so. I know every last stone, unlike its current occupier. But tell me one thing. Why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me at all?
It's your noble duty to help me.
I know of no such duty. I have no ties to Lord Capon's family.
Except for his squire saving your neck just now.
I suppose you're right. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help.
How did I help?
I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
Should I kill him?
Christ almighty!
I don't doubt you could pull it off, but it wouldn't help anything. Sigismund's people are like the Hydra. You chop off one head, and another grows back in its place. We'd just get another Vavak, if not worse. No, killing won't solve anything. We have to do something else to get to him. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake die. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
But you need evidence to make such an accusation, right?
Exactly.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mint Master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the Mint Master himself, but because of Vavak...
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian and Horshan at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password Via Argentum, the pot of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
Bloody brain.
Okay.
Be with you.
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection for repairs to the fortifications.
Are they out of their bloody minds? They had 2 collections just like it already, and there are still holes in the walls.
That's true.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Good boy.
Hey! You nearly ran into me! Damn it! Don't you know how to ride a horse?
Okay, what do we got?
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
God bless.
No, looks nice.
How's trade?
I've got the coin for you here.
Thank you very much. Did anyone show up with an order?
Yes, indeed. Some fella stopped by, saying he needed a good blade forged. Said he was curious to see if the stories about you were true.
I'll forge it.
Wonderful. Bring the finished piece straight to him. He'll...
Oh, straight to me.
This'll take a bit longer. Come here! Come here! Look what I have for you.
Are you blind? You almost ran into me. Ow! Are you trying to run me over, you idiot?
We talked about it at the market the other day.
We talked about
You almost ran me over!
I apologize.
At your service, sir.
Someone's been pampering this horse.
Good day, sir.
I brought you what you wanted, mate.
Well, let's see it then, Black. Just how I imagined it.
If you ever need anything else...
God be with you, good sir. Why did you do that? For Christ's sake!
I'm just getting started!
That's good.
Nice and
Get him out before he gets away!
You can't
Scheiße!
for this.
Nicht wie
Why'd he do it?
If you weren't on that horse, I'd thrust you myself.
What's going on?
If you weren't on that horse, I'd thrust you myself.
Surrender to them!
And now you're mine.
Take that!
Give it to him!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
What just happened? Started like...
Slowly. Nice and slow. Quick. Go! Quick! God! Just a bit further. God!
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Rip your ass open! Show your stuff! Whack him on the head! And you'll get another right away!
It was close.
Now you're gonna get it!
it. That barrack literally saved me.
Go! Quick! Damn it, Fat! This is on you!
I'm in charge of over 50 yuccas, damn it. I can't be held responsible.
Greetings.
God be with you. We've outfixed some props.
I don't have time to discuss it with Paul. You'll be watching it from now on, all right? Or I'll have to find another Fat.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the 5th yucca who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery pokery.
Be quiet. And now clear off. All right. You can't just walk around the mines.
Really?
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. But hopefully, I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla.
Won't they be suspicious if I ask those kind of...
Of course. You'll have to proceed with the utmost caution. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch, and they have an odd way of speaking. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll behave like a true nobleman.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. The first shift is led by Frank. Samco's hewers should be off work now. Take this, so the guards will let you in.
And what are you gonna do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
What if I just kill him?
Good to see you.
Kind master, eh? Mutt?
So he'll just stand there. Nothing happens.
Careful!
Samco?
Oh, a straight.
Ouch!
Yeah, real funny. Stop fooling around with those stones.
What are you trying to pull?
Now, curva! Get out of my sight!
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye.
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me. My family runs
Why should I care?
Sir Christian
I wouldn't. Then I'll...
You should obey. You don't want
That,
How do you...
I don't only...
How much do you...
What is the... But...
How many...
We might...
That's all.
I hope... Christ, what now? Whoa.
Go!
My respect.
Quick! Go!
Can I just write him?
Whoa! Whoa!
Christ, what?
I'm going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh no! Why? A lovely tree like that.
You're
And here,
Henry, our
God, they could if
how much?
it's a sometimes.
How much?
Well, it was.
Excuse me.
Foreman Frank.
What you...
Sir, my name.
I know what you... Well, just... me... How it bloody yet and...
I want.
That's it.
How much?
Less no...
Spill it, or I'll kick your arse. I want to know how many corves you.
I'll read. It was a...
Thanks.
God be with you, good sir.
You must be the one that Christian sent, eh? What's your head, eh?
We have a problem, Sir Christian. Foreman Paul is dead.
Well, what can you do? Apparently, they extracted a little over 30 corpses.
So that's about 100 in total.
Isn't that interesting? The book lists 90 corves extracted. That means 10 corves of ore disappear, but nobody could just come along and take them. The unreported corves must be going out to...
What does it mean?
That this is fraud of colossal proportion, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What are we going to do about it?
Well, we need to make them tell us more. Being involved in the theft, make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Greetings. Good to see you. Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child.
Wait, is it here?
Don't be with you.
Gepriesen.
We need to talk.
And who might...
Henry, Sir Christian sent.
Discrepancy?
How do you explain that the...
If it says 90, there must have been 90.
In that case, someone else must be...
Or someone just cannot count. Foreman Fett counts the corpse here.
Don't tell me you don't count them.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that. Talk. Or else. I'll give you such a thrashing your own mother won't recognize you.
No, please. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corpses to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. On the feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Quick! Whoa! Go! A word.
What is your wish, noble sir?
Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his...
And you're a fraud.
What did you just say?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla. You told me it was 90. And that's how much the mine book says, too.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads. And they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
You have nothing to fear. You're under my protection, and nothing will happen to you. I'll deal with anyone who wants to harm you. Believe me.
Wait, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore and transport it secretly to the smelters along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was reet terrifying.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk.
Do you think the mint master?
I don't know. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. Christian won't give you any trouble.
Clear as a bell, Mara.
I talked to Fett and...
And? Did they...
They did.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as...
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man, but he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works.
Something like your letter of safe conduct?
Like I said, it won't be easy, nevertheless. I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works.
I've already passed myself off as a nobleman here.
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to... But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic.
I got it.
Here, I've written you a letter. I reckon he won't be thrilled. Ask him discreetly, in passing. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. You could get something out of the workers when you're in the smelting work. Good luck, Henry.
I would go straight to the fortress.
Quick!
Hey! Your horse nearly trampled me!
Hey! You can't ride in here!
This guy, I guess.
And this is how they crush ore in bulk. A corf here, a corf there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange. What does your job actually entail?
Bloody hell, kidder, you can't be in here. Master Buresh will be scunnered, if you must know. That's where we crush the ore. Now get out of here.
Have you noticed?
How could I know that? And you...
How do you...
Not to...
You've got to keep your hand on your purse around here.
Does any silver go missing from here?
Why are you asking me? If you want to chat about these things...
Off you...
What can you...
He's a good bloke. Now,
Wait,
you
this
ought to
should
be
the guy.
ashamed. Get going, right now!
All the delivered ore is here in
Listen,
one
that
place.
fucking decent.
Nothing suspicious. It looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing.
That bastard.
So this is how they crush ore in bulk. A corf here, a corf there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange.
Get going, right now!
You're all...
Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Now you'd better get out of here before the guards see you. Fuck. I have to have a piss. Get going! Right now!
Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Well, are you going? Away with you! If I find anything missing, I'll report you!
Stand here all day. I don't care. Out! Now! Well, what's it gonna be? Stop that whistling! You're behaving like a child. Quiet! Go away! Car! Huh? Not you again. Clear up! You can't just stroll in here.
Just wanna look.
Huh? That's it. Go now.
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. Surely you didn't come to investigate the theft of silver on your own accord?
That's right.
Why should I talk to you about such things? How can I know it's not a trap?
Look, I know my way around silver mining. I'm conducting an expert investigation. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff their purse, they're hurting more than just the king. Especially you, the grafters, the yakkers and smelters. And that pisses me off, because I'm actually one of you.
Right. I reckon you could be. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bar. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. But be careful, and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you. you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Let's do it then. You'll all die. I don't care how many of you there are. I'll hack you to pieces. And my dog will finally get a proper meal.
Whoa, a tough nut. Where are you going, cowards? I'll tear you a new arsehole, you fucker. You're mine!
What's that?
Fucking animal!
No fear! I'll take that swine!
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver?
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes.
They counterfeit coins in there?
I suppose so. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the mint is somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
That's none of your business.
I see. Well, now you have the map, and since I told you everything, will you let me go? Please? I know I wanted to, but I was just scared is all. Please let me go. Please. Stables be damned. Just let me go.
I'm quite sure you have coin. So pay up and you'll be free.
Here. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. You're a good, merciful man.
Yeah. Interesting.
Go! Quick!
Well, are you going? Away with ya!
Whoa! Whoa!
Come on now! You've no business here! Out!
Quick!
Useless! Won't get me!
Show you! Bad luck!
Nice arrows.
Come here! Here, mutt!
Well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
Well, you didn't manage it.
What to do with you now, snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground no one will hear you scream.
You'll be the one screaming.
We'll see about that. He can't leave here alive! Finish him! Come on, then! You won't get me! You wanna... No! Take that! I'm always... You won't...
Well, pretty useless stuff on them.
Have you had enough, Buret?
Mercy!
Underground, no one will hear you scream.
No, please. I'll give you anything you want. Just let me live.
I want proof that Mint Master Vavak is involved in this whole scheme.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face. Out with the truth.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mint Master, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and processing to cook the books. And to keep the Mint Master free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole operation. For a tidy pile of coin, of course. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. And when somebody got cold feet, we took care of it.
What are you doing with the stolen...
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer diverted.
Whatever. What do you do with it?
It's used to mint groschen.
Genuine? I don't get it.
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially clean groschen. No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involvement in the scheme beyond any doubt.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned? Will you give me your word?
How much will you pay me?
How much do you want? I really can't give you that much. You're skinning me here. But all right then. I hope you're happy and that I have nothing to fear from you. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye. Everything.
I'm sure you have something else. Don't tell me you and Vavak didn't exchange letters, for instance.
You must be the devil. Here it is. But I'd appreciate it if you kept it to yourself. I'll be on my way. I won't say it was nice to meet you, because that wouldn't be true. I hope we never see each other again.
I'll be happy to make sure we don't.
My God, no! Please! You swine! Ah!
Grass. Nothing. No rings.
They brought us more than usual. Well, at least we won't get bored.
Since we can't go outside, there's nothing else to do here anyway.
But tell me, brother, is it that bad in here? Hot meals every day, wine in the evening, they bring us some wenches every once in a while.
But it's still a prison.
So think about what would have happened to us otherwise. We didn't end up that badly.
Didn't we? This whole thing stinks to the gallows.
Who ordered us to mint coin? The Royal Master of the Mint. What are we making coin from? Pure silver. Brother, it's clean as a whistle. Even if it stinks, you'd better go before the guards find you.
I'm here to help you.
What are you doing?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
You don't have to worry about the guards.
What about Master Buresh?
Buresh is dead.
Christ almighty.
My God. Why? How could you?
I came to get evidence against Vavak. And I've got it. I still need the genuine coin die from you. It's another piece of evidence.
Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We're just pawns.
Nobody's saying any different. The guards are dead. You're free to leave.
Hang on. That's...
You just wanted the books, right? Well then go. Leave us here.
We can't just walk away.
So you don't want to get in trouble with Vavak?
Trouble is putting it mildly.
He'd ruin our lives.
I told you. I've already taken care of the guards. They couldn't fight for shit. I didn't even break a sweat. You're free. So what are you waiting for?
Free? Like,
we can go?
without permission?
So, if he says the guards are gone...
Then we could... What do you think?
I don't know. I can't believe it.
Me neither.
Free!
Free!
It was you! Murderer!
Guard! Smash his head in!
Arrest him! Guard! Come and help me with him!
Well, I think we need to deal with them. They ran away.
Quick! Quick!
Where's the second guy? He made it or what?
Whoa! Whoa! Go!
Quality good.
Go!
God bless.
I got the evidence.
Really?
Here.
I'll be damned. Where did you find this?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
As you wish. Did you have any trouble getting?
No trouble.
I'm glad to hear it. The important thing is we have the accounts in our hands proving Vavak was behind everything. I'd like to see his face when he hears about this. In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. It's just a shame we didn't find out more about Master Boresh's involvement in the whole scheme.
Luckily, I've got this. A letter from Vavak to Master Boresh.
How did you get it?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
This really is the last piece of the mosaic. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Rittard's hands, Vivart won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people, if you take my meaning.
Who do you mean?
Maybe, for instance, you? Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Boresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. So, what do you say? All you have to do is nod.
Doesn't that mean you'll be stealing from Ruthard?
Do me a favor. Ruthard will want to be in on it.
How can you be so sure?
If there's one thing I've learnt about silver, it's that it's got one special property. It never stinks. It surely doesn't smell bad to you either, right? Excellent. But don't forget, you can blackmail Vivak with the evidence all you want, but leave the path of silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling.
All right.
Keep your eyes on the road!
Go! Whoa! Whoa! Quick! Just a bit further. Quick!
My God, what's taking so...
What are you here for?
I need to get my...
I'll get right. Coin up.
I'll pay. Here are you.
Thank you very much. Now then. You two can get going now. My God.
I expect there's some reason for being here. Can I help you in any way?
Hey, what the hell are you poking around here for?
I'm Henry. Your lord's expecting me.
Ah, so you're the one. He did mention you, that's true. I'm sorry for being so harsh with you, but we were attacked recently, as you probably know. So we're a lot more cautious now with...
I understand. But I need to speak with Lord Ruthard as soon as possible.
Of course. Follow me. Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right after dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There's no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholding to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisek.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us. To paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mint Master Vavak is still putting pressure on you.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the Crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day.
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
I'm pleased to meet you, Sir Martin. It's good to see that King Wenceslas still has support here.
I'm doing everything I can to keep it that way. You hinted at something, so continue. Convince us that Liechtenstein sent us a capable man.
Sir Kunslin.
Shimek? What's going on?
Mint Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now? So be it. This matter must be brought to an end. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth a dozen armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly! And then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room. Take your precious crossbow. And if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavak's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
Bold words. I'd have expected a man of your years to have a bit more wisdom. Especially when I recall how you ended up during my last visit.
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please, just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mint Master what is being said about him.
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do if... No, when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him. Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Ha! Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones, that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here. The original books are safely stashed away out of your reach.
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos silver skimming business.
So, do you want to chance your luck, or come to an agreement?
Captain!
Sir!
This matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen in private.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say! Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mint Master the privacy he requests.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner's far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master. Wait! We got off on the wrong foot.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone.
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right, so don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did. And I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Bergov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kinsling.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
I know what to expect. It won't be the first time. And besides, I have a score to settle with Von Bergov, and I doubt I'll get a better chance.
I hope you know what you're doing. I wouldn't like to be sending you into death's embrace.
Don't worry, sir. I'm no fool. It'll be all over before they know what's happening. And if anyone wants to lay down his life for Von Bergov, I'll grant him his wish.
See if you can do it without bloodshed. It would be nice to see you again. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under Von Bergov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and Von Bergov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realised. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
All right.
So, see what you've been cooking up, Vavak. I won't leave a stone unturned. And you'll be trembling to the end of your days that we'll pass this on to the king. And then you'll be sent to the demons of hell for this and your other sins, you whoreson.
Alright. Guess that would be all for this one. Almost died here.